Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you go back to the beta plans. We return to The Witcher in All Sedition, and towards what I am going to dub the last episode. Whatever the cost, this will be the last episode, because I am so ready to kill that man. Yep, let's continue our way upwards. You're skidding across the ice. Now, if anywhere you're going to make that graphical glitch, this is the place to skid across the ice. Definitely a possibility. But, why couldn't I attack him? Well, we'll finish him off this way then. Boom. Goodbye. I thank you and say good night. Who else is going to be the next challenge to face us? Ooh, Javen and Siegfried. Uh-oh. Siegfried doesn't look happy.
You thought you could stand aside.
I wanted no part of politics. I'm a Witcher. I'm neutral.
We fought for those we love. You scorn that, for you'll never understand it.
A machine created to kill. You had no choice. Your time has passed.
You're obsolete. The world has no use for you. Lay down your sword and rest, Geralt.
Have the courage to face me, Jacques. Stop hiding behind specters and illusions. I'll find you.
You won't get the chance.
Ow. Well, that is unfair start of the fight. Let's just first do a little bit of igni. Am I allowed to move? I'm not allowed to move, it seems. Well, that was a bit weird. Okay, listen. You. Goodbye. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to Javen. And Siegfried. Well, I'll use survive 2 stun attempts. You survive 3 stun attempts. Second one did stun. I think my Shawnee is interrupting the stun chance. Something like that. I don't know what's going on. But alright, we'll fight Siegfried the old-fashioned way. Just with swords, no signs. Goodbye. Let's move on. Oh, another mutant. Goodbye. No more mutant. Ooh, Elven. We still don't know where the boy is. Is that going to come back to us to bite us in Witcher 2?
Look, Alvin.
An illusion, Shani.
Well, it's true, we must not get distracted, but we don't really know where the boy is. I almost wonder if he is now the Grand Meister or Maester, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Probably not. Probably not some time flip like that, right?
How stubborn you are. I could use you to shepherd my sheep during the first years of winter.
I doubt you mean it. You stole our secrets from Kaer Morhen, used them for the worst ends.
Witchers were meant to be guardians, but proved too weak. You loathe yourselves. I needed witches, but perfect ones, emotionless, lacking human weaknesses.
You see human traits as weaknesses? I pity you.
Fear obscures your thinking. My knights never hesitate.
Wait, he's trying to save humanity from the cataclysmic frost by guiding them and taking away their weaknesses for their defenders to make them non-human? I may be crazy, but that seems incredibly flawed logic here. Geralt, you could just instantly kill him because he was stunned. Like that. Thank you. Geralt. And Don't know why, but like that. Yeah. Bye-bye. And now you can do this guy. If you would just use your powers. And for some reason you refuse to, and instantly kill him. Alright, well whatever, you know what. It's not like it's a problem. If Shawnee by our side, nothing can defeat us. So what will the next challenge be? Which one we hadn't had yet? The werewolf? No, the Striga. Ada. Well, we helped her.
Look, Geralt. Humans, monsters. Easy to mistake one for the other.
True, Your Highness.
I should know, wouldn't you say? The Grand Master is clearly a madman. Even I wouldn't dare pursue a plan like his. We must stop him.
Milady, your wish is my command.
You have class, a rare quality. I wish to fight alongside you. Call it a whim.
Ooh! We get a Striga for the end fight? Please, thank you. That could prove useful. This bridge looks highly unstable. And then we have a cutscene just kind of... Oh, even his looks tells me that I'm right. What, no stepping on stones while they are in flight like elves do in Lord of the Rings? I am disappointed. Ow. I am a little stunned. But so is this order commander. Oh, bye-bye. And another one. I couldn't reach because unfortunately Shawnee was slightly in the way. Ow. That's funny, the pain again hits me before this brother even makes his swing. Just... pipe down. Pipe down. Bye-bye. And now you are all ours. Oh, you have no chance, buddy boy. I beat the two of you alone. Now we have a Striga by our side, and well, whatever extra you had as health is gone. Goodbye. Wait, where did the Striga go?
Go on alone.
Why?
None can enter the heart of the vision besides you. The Grand Master won't allow it.
Very well. Thank you.
Be safe.
I'll try to be, Shawnee. Well, time to potion it up. We don't need cat in this area. What do we actually have? We have free cat anyways. Don't know if that's needed, De Vries. Swallow we have more than enough swallow. White honey, yeah, but it removes all the other potions abilities. I really don't want to use Blizzard. We could use another Wolverine, perhaps. No, we're not gonna make dodging impossible. That's a bad idea. Do we have on one of those instant... immediately restore some lost vitality? We need a lot of those. White reference decoction. What, I could only make 2? Crap, we don't have the proper base for it anymore. Well, that sucks. We have enough swallow, we just said, right? What is the duration of Wolverine? Oh, I can't make that anyways. A complete immunity to stun effect. Yeah, we'll take a Willow. I think that's a good idea. We are going to be so bloody toxic. We need to be careful of that. And acid-based potions. No, we'll do it like this. Let's meditate. Let us meditate, because this is definitely going to be the end fight. I actually am going to make a little save here. I think that would be a good idea. Normally I do that at the end of an episode to make sure that, well, I'll be right back there where we left off when we start with something new. So that I don't make a mistake in that, but this is potion up time. So, let us do the last fight. And sorry for the little cuts, but I once again had a fight where, well, my mouse at a certain point just refused to respond, and Geralt was only doing moving around, so... From the start.
Now, do you see the need to act, whatever the price? Geralt, open your eyes, open your mind.
They treat people like you at St. Lebioda's hospital.
By pursuing me, you proved me right. You faced the dangers that humanity faces, and survived.
Jacques de Aldersberg, your dream is over.
Patience. You may yet change your mind. Imagine thousands traversing an icy wasteland. Could you defend them? You and a handful of witches ridden with doubt, like Berengar? Impossible. Only the greater brothers can do that, but they need to be taught and led. They need you.
Thousands of people traversing an icy wasteland would need hunters and farmers more than they would need defenders. And if the guys are heartless and they would need food, they would slaughter their own cattle to get the food. You're extremely short-sighted. In fact, I have a counter-offer for you.
I also have an offer. Surrender. Withdraw your mutants. Humble yourself before the king. You'll save many lives.
How confident you seem. A painful lesson awaits.
Alright. Now, as said, unfortunately, my game... I don't know what happened, but Geralt, again, didn't want to cast any of his abilities. But, this pre-round of the mutants... That don't bother me nothing. It's the next round that is a wee bit more difficult. And as it should be, of course, they always need to, well, level up a little bit. Why do you start with the silver sword? These are mutants. They don't need a silver sword. They are still human enough to be cut down by this. Ow. Ow. Well, that's the first time that happened to me during this round. Okay, well, perhaps now I will die in the first round. Can I get out of here? That is way too much health loss, certainly considering the next round is really tough. Well, that was unfortunate. Because it's are these omens of fire that are a pain in the arse, if you will. You, stay back. I first tried to take out the omens of fire, but that didn't go quite according to plan. And Grandmeister here was healed up. Geralt, if you could attack, I would love you. I think I killed him.
We meet again, Wolf. Have you fulfilled your destiny?
Salamandra is dying, soon to be a memory.
Salamandra means nothing. It was but a particle of chaos, the tool of the madman you just slew. Your past, your destiny, the reasons for your resurrection, all remain unknown.
Words, words, words.
Let me remind you, there is death, but there is also choice. I shall not look back. I shall find Salamandra and fulfill my destiny. You were wrong. I come for the soul of someone whose path often crossed yours as it was written. You may fight me, but the end will always be the same. Death.
The question is, whose?
I cannot be killed. You can delay your end, but it will come. Let us tend to the one already dead. Reflect on your deeds, Witcher. I stood near you when you arrived at Kaer Morhen, an omen of its downfall. I observed as you judged the villagers of the outskirts, leaving only blood and fire behind you. You brought death upon Raymond, Endangered Shani, mindful only of your goals. Chaos followed in your wake. You slaughtered dozens with your witch's sword. You threw gold to the Scoia'tael, fueling new massacres. You left Vizima in chaos, only to bring destruction upon murky waters. Every one of your decisions brought further devastation. Each choice you made led to greater evil. Vizima blazes. The Order and the Scoia'tael bleed Temeria. Does your neutrality not taste bitter?
Stop.
Do not deny it, Witcher. You are my greatest champion, a perfect means of destruction. Wherever you walk, death and chaos follow. Now, as it was years ago, accept it. Do not fight it. Give up to me yet another man you destroyed.
Jacques de Aldersberg is mine.
You dare to oppose me? I sense your weakness as your life seeps from your wounds. With every drop, death draws nearer. You stand no chance against me. Yield to me.
Never. This is between him and me.
You aim to kill him anyway.
True, but for my reasons, and they're nothing to you. Clear off while you can. Go before it's too late.
You want to fight me? So be it. Your flight from death ends here. Draw your sword.
I was afraid you'd suggest chess.
Well, yowza. I said that the last round was a little bit harder because in the first time I faced Jacques de Aldersberg, I was kind of really a fool. I focused on the fire elements, thinking that they would grant him strength. And perhaps they did, but not into such a measure that I couldn't handle it. And the same holds true now, I think, for the King of the Wild Hunt. Because we are doing tons of damage to him. I think though I do need some group style now as these raids are starting to form around me. And here goes the King of the Wild Hunt. Goodbye. You will not take him from me. Geralt even defeats death itself.
That sword is for monsters.
You're awake, Geralt. I was getting worried.
Dandelion? Where's the Grand Master?
A few steps away. He's dead. For a minute there, I thought you were gone too.
Hardly a pleasant nap. Was I out long?
Long enough. The fighting has been quelled. Foltest has regained control. However, Triss supported him. The effects have been shocking.
Is she all right?
She's fine. She stayed by you until I arrived. Then she had to go. You know, political duties.
Caught between the king, her sorceress friends, and her personal life.
What about you? Did you succeed?
Yes. I'll take the final element from Jacques and close this chapter.
And there we have it.
Take what's yours, Witcher. You earned it. So, did you recover everything?
Know what I found on the Grand Master? A dimeritium pendant.
The one you gave Alvin?
I don't know. It looks the same, but older. He must have worn it under his armor for years.
A true keepsake, perhaps.
Maybe it was his way of repelling hostile magic. Or it was there to control inborn abilities, unrelenting visions.
That's something we'll never know.
It doesn't
Like Elvin.
matter. Jacques de Aldersberg, if that was his name, is dead. End of story.
What's next, Geralt?
What do you mean?
Come now. You've recovered what was stolen, punished those who hurt you, you played politics and dismantled conspiracies. You've loved, you've killed, you've come a long way, Geralt. What do you intend to do now?
Only now do I feel my new life beginning.
Born anew, baptized in blood and fire.
A new ballad? Sounds too pompous, Dandelion. Take a look around. Life is simple, unpredictable, and beautiful.
That's something new. You returned from the netherworld, got entangled in a real mess. You faced beasts and bastards who did you harm. And you're telling me life is beautiful?
You're exaggerating again. Something ends, something begins. I'll take the last of the stolen secrets, take a deep breath, and move on.
What can I say? Godspeed on your path, Witcher. It seemed the conflict between the Order of the Flaming Rose and the Scoia'tael would turn Vizima into charred ruins. Foltest, however, found a solution. He let the two sides bleed each other. The Order's power waned quickly following the Grand Master's mysterious death. The flower of elven youth perished. Fighting in Vizima's streets, there were no victors. The non-human uprising weakened Temeria, and Foltest realized he would need capable diplomats. Triss Merigold became a royal advisor. Sorceresses gained influence. The king punished or exiled those who had plotted against him in his absence. They were, of course, soon replaced by others. Common folk saw no difference. They were too busy licking their wounds, seeking loved ones. Few people knew what had actually happened in those days in Vizima. They were those who destiny had brought together with Geralt of Rivia. Yet, they chose to remain silent. What then happened to the Witcher? That is a different tale entirely.
Temeria and Redania are allies, thanks in no small part to you. For your toil, a worthy pouch of gold.
Your Highness. Master. Farewell, sire.
Witcher. And that's why he was so shocked. And with that ends our adventures of The Witcher Enhanced Edition. I think I want to wait until I perhaps buy a new computer in order to bring you The Witcher 2 in all its glory. I am certain I will play it. It was a game of a grand magnitude. It was fantasy told in a different way. A story in which your decisions mattered, and which not all was either evil or good, where real life seeped in into the world of mythology and myth. I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril